What's up, everybody? We're going down to Austin, Texas with Eric Silverstein from the Peach Tortilla. Eric, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me, man. I wanted to start a food business, and we were trying to raise money for a restaurant. Actually, we put I put a business plan together, tried to raise money for a restaurant, but then everyone was like, "Hey, there's no good reason for me to give you money. You know nothing about the restaurant business," and so we pivoted to a food truck. And it was either go in a food truck or do nothing. And so initially I was learning how to operate a food truck from the guys that ran the loncheras. So I remember the first day I showed up at like 4:30 in the morning, and I worked a shift with the Hispanic crew that went to construction sites. They're breaking down the truck and like mopping floors on the highway down I-35 as they're approaching the facility. It's hot as hell in the truck. It's nonstop. The food truck game is the hardest thing you can do in the food business. And I'm talking about a mobile food truck. I'm not talking about a stationary food truck. I'm not talking about a stationary trailer. Those are vastly different concepts. Right. But a mobile food truck that moves around 1, 2, 3 locations a day. That was my initial introduction. And early on, I realized, man, this is going to be a lot harder than I thought it was. This is physical. These are long hours. And I'm not going to lie, that first year, it broke me. It broke me as a human being. It broke me emotionally. It broke me mentally. The money wasn't there. I mean, I wanted to give up. It's just so hard. You can't, I mean, the money is just, the margins are just razor thin. Do you buy used equipment or new equipment? I am now fully on the buy new equipment side of things. I think used equipment.
Never buy refrigeration of any kind used is the number one rule I tell people. Other equipment, like we can negotiate on the possibility, but you're all on new, everything new.
I'm like 80% new. Yeah. I mean, if you want to buy like a used like flat top or charbroil, sure, go for it. And then you just don't know how well it was maintained by the prior owner. You're just there's a lot of guesswork involved in this. And then the biggest thing for me is sound and sound control. And sound it was such a big topic before COVID. Number one complaint on Open Table for most restaurants. It's too loud, can't hear anyone. Why isn't this place investing in sound control? So you really got to look at what you're putting on your ceilings, and whether your ceilings are insulated or if you have soundproof padding, but you need something for sound. Sound is number one complaint. Right now, you have to be very light on your feet, and you got to be able to shift within the day. I mean, this thing is changing every 24 hours. In Austin, it's like, okay, you can't be open. Now you can be open, 75% capacity, 50% capacity, outdoor dining. It's like, holy crap, man. Like, we've been 6 different businesses in 3.5 months. Everyone's just got to have the right attitude and bring the right attitude and see this thing for the long term. And that's a lot easier said than done. I mean, even I struggle with that.
Yeah, day to day. But the fact that you struggle with it and then are surrounding yourself with good people and empowering them, that's leadership.